The tension between Cameron and Callum reaches a breaking point in chapter 1464. Due to Cameron's growing rage at Callum's impetuous and unwanted kiss, the two engage in a violent argument. In a fit of rage, Cameron bites Callum, leaving him bleeding, and in response, she slaps him and throws objects at him. Callum tries to justify himself after realizing the seriousness of his acts. But Cameron's rage is too great for any reason. He complies with her request to depart despite being aware of his grave offense to her. She decides to avoid Callum going forward since she feels misled and saddened by the man she once thought of as a good friend. Callum makes the decision to turn to Cameron's close friend, Serenity, for comfort and guidance while he is back at work. Serenity, a woman who is aware of Cameron's emotions, would be able to shed some light on the problem, in his opinion. Callum goes to Serenity's bookstore, still wearing a swollen cheek, after Cameron's slap, hoping for some understanding and direction. The chapter explores the depths of emotional complexity and the effects of impulsive behavior. Cameron's rage is understandable considering how Callum's actions have made her feel violated and exploited. Despite being vulnerable as a blind woman, her fierce reaction shows how determined she is to defend herself and set boundaries. Callum, on the other hand, feels bad and regrets what he did. He makes an effort to defend himself since he has come to terms with the error of his ways with Cameron. Despite being the York's second son, he realizes that he cannot make Cameron enter a relationship she is not interested in. The chapter also looks at how flimsy their bond is and how intertwined emotions may make things confusing. Due to the fact that Cameron sees Callum as only a friend and Callum sees her as a future fiancé, Cameron and Callum are experiencing emotional upheaval. Cameron's feelings, which range from rage to hurt to a resolve to go on, fluctuate as she attempts to distance herself from Callum. She refused to be used as a pawn or object of desire, which is shown by the biting and slapping episode. Callum's trip to Serenity reveals his frailty and thirst for knowledge, but he now has to face the repercussions of his actions.